Hello and welcome. Today we will be conducting a lab that teaches students that repeated trials are necessary during testing to obtain accurate data. The name of this lab is Rebound. The materials that you would need for this lab are tennis balls, paper for recording the data, and yardsticks. Now, the Sunshine State standards in this lab help students recognize and explain the need for repeated experimental trials. The inquiry question for this lab is, find the rebound ratio of a tennis ball. To calculate the ratio, divide the height of the first drop by the height of the bounce. Plot the height of the rebound versus the initial drop height. The conclusion statement for this lab is, repetition in experiments expose human errors, technical errors, and other uncontrollable variables that may affect data so that they may be eliminated. Most importantly, it makes the results consistent and more reliable, as in the case of the tennis ball. Repeated trials also yield a large enough pool of data to be interpreted through averages, modes, medians, etc. Now onto the lab. First, tell your students that they will be responsible for collecting data to describe the physical attributes of a tennis ball. Break them into groups of 3 and issue them the inquiry question and materials. After 10 minutes, lead a class discussion comparing the students' graphs. Specifically, point out how groups with fewer trials got several answers, but those who did many eventually leveled out to a consistent answer. Some possible questions to ask include, why was it so difficult to use the data the class collected after the first 3 tests to make a statement about the ball's bounce ratio? How did you create more data to collect? How did the new data influence your conclusions about reaction times? Well, this concludes today's lab. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.